Good morning. Let's get started. With your hands facing up to the heavens, float them up and then turn them to the earth and float them down. So with your breath, inhale up and exhale down, and we'll add our legs. As you inhale, sink in your knees, and as you exhale, stand taller. So inhale, palms face to the heavens. Exhale, palms face to the earth. And as you inhale, sink a little in your knees. And as you exhale, stand taller. One name for this is Tidal Breath. So there's a second part. So as you inhale, as you exhale, turn your palms to the earth, but then slide them forward. Inhale, sink as you slide them to your chest. And as you float them down, stand taller. So all together, inhale and exhale. Inhale, float up, palms to the earth, and slide them out. Inhale, slide your hands toward your chest, and exhale down. So the imagery that I enjoy with this breath is the tide coming out and the tide coming back in. So if that's helpful to you, inhale as the tide comes in and exhale as it recedes back to the sea. Just picturing that tide as it kind of comes along the shore and then back to the sea. So let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 2 whole rounds. Inhale and then exhale out. Inhale. Let's do 1 more set. Floating your hands up and floating them down. Inhale and exhale. Then bring your hands to your lower belly and closing your eyes. Drop your awareness down into your feet. Invite your feet to just sink into the earth, as if sending roots deep into the heart of the earth. And then shift your weight just a little to your heels and soften your tailbone. With a thread of white light, imagining that just lifting the crown of your head up to the heavens. And then take a slow, deep breath into your hands. And a slow breath out. And as you take a breath in, your belly moves away from your spine. And exhale out. And turn your awareness inwards. And just notice what you feel. And then opening your eyes, let's start with we've started a couple times, I guess. So we have our owl wings, and your thumbs are facing in towards your midline. And just take your thumbs out and then in, just waking up our shoulders. So with our breath, take a breath in, and then exhale, thumbs out. And then a little bend in our knees, take a breath in, and exhale, stand taller. So the wise owl turns its head to eliminate fatigue. And when it feels right, as you exhale and stand taller, glide your chin a little bit over your shoulder. And the focus of our class is truly the earth element in balance. The earth element helps, is associated with transitions. Right now we're sort of in a seasonal transition, but also is associated with empathy and balance. And that empathy and balance actually fosters trust. So inhale and then exhale, gliding, ease. And then the earth element in balance also has transitions with ease. So enjoy that sort of transition with your neck. Maybe each time your chin goes a little farther, or maybe not. Just starting to wake up your neck and shoulders. And then relax. And then I'll do your mirror image. Float your left hand so it's facing the heavens up by your ear. Take your right hand right about your ribs. This is between heaven and earth. It's one of its many names. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, push your palms away from each other, right? So one hand is touching the heavens and the other is touching the earth. And then stand taller as you rotate your arms back. So take a breath in, exhale, sink. Inhale, windmill back. This movement is from the 8 brocades, and it's actually to help our earth element in balance. Now, the earth element, the organs associated with the earth element, the spleen and the stomach. So it's connected with digestion and digestion of our food, but also digestion of our emotions. So let's even do more slowly. So exhale, sink. Inhale, switch. So one hand is near the spleen. Right here. Spleen is on your left side, kind of tucked under your ribs and kind of wraps around you, the side of your body. Let's do even more slowly. So take a breath in and exhale and sink as you connect to heaven and earth. Inhale, windmill. And exhale. And putting your awareness in your palms as you connect at the same time to heaven and to earth. And also put your awareness in your feet as you ground, connecting to that earth. But meanwhile, the crown of your head is also connecting to the heavens. So throughout this class, we'll be doing movements to just remind ourselves of our connection to the earth and our connection to the heavens. So exhale. I find that once I get started, I don't want to stop this movement. My body sort of craves it. So let's take a breath in. Exhale, push. Inhale, switch. We'll just do one more. And relax. And turn your awareness inwards. And just notice any sensations. And then opening your eyes. The soft bend in your knees. Lift up your elbows and inhale. Look up at the heavens. And as you exhale, round your back and tuck your tailbone under. Inhale. My latest favorite name for this is Lymph Pump. So as you exhale, just put your awareness in your sort of armpits where all those lymph nodes are. And in your groin, inhale up and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Then slow it down. And then floating your hands with the palms facing to the heavens up. And your feet are about hip width apart. You're going to turn to your right. I'll do your mirror image. Right? You're going to turn. And then your now back leg, your heel comes off. Now you're going to start to turn to the center. And the hand closest to the center, that palm is going to face the earth. Well, the other palm, almost like it has a tray, is facing the heavens. So we're connected to heaven and earth. And you're going to turn, keep turning all the way around. Now it'll be your right heels off the ground. Then you're going to drop what's your front hand. You're going to touch the earth. And then inhale, connect to the earth and down. So that's the whole movement. So we'll put it together with our breath. So we're going to take a breath in, and now let's go to the left this time. So float your hands up to the left. And we won't talk about a breath yet. We'll just do the movement. So then as you turn to center, your hand that's leading, the palm is facing to the earth. Now, the hand, as you're going to turn to the center again, the front hand is going to touch down to the earth. And then both hands are going to inhale up and down. So now let's try that with our breath. So inhale, float up. Exhale, turn and twist. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep your right hand down. And then inhale, both hands connect to the earth. And then bring all that energy to our center. So the trick is figuring out which way did we just go. I think we're going to go this way. So I think you will be going to your left. So inhale, hands up. Now as you exhale, turn your palm that's leading to the earth. Take a breath in. And now your left hand is going to lead as it sweeps down. Both hands lift and bring that energy to your center. So inhale up, exhale. One hand connected to the earth. Take a breath in. I'm lost. Let's start that over again. Sorry, left, right, back, forth, new movement. Let's try all over. So inhale, float your hands up and let's go to the left. Now your leading hand is going to face the earth, twist. Now you're going to twist back and your leading hand is going to touch the earth. And both hands up and down. So now we go the other way. Float your hands, palms to the heavens. Leading hand, palms to the earth. Twist. Leading hand connects to the earth. Both hands up and to our belly. Let's inhale up. Exhale, turn. Inhale down. Let's do one more. I have no idea which side to go over to, but I'm going to just pick one. So inhale over. Palm faces the earth. Other hand connects to the heavens. Sweep down. Pull that earth energy up and bring it to your belly. And just notice any sensations. And then let's just shift our weight from side to side, and then letting our arms be heavy and knocking on our chi belt. Activating acupressure points all along from actually our stomach meridian and our spleen. Shifting, and if it feels right, turning your head over, looking over your shoulder, or not, depending on what feels right. And then slow it down. And then taking your hands in light fists, find a spot in your lower back, either inch of your spine, and just give some rubs. And then as you inhale, give some pressure as you push and inhale, pushing your hips forward. Exhale, fold forward and move your hands about an inch or so. So inhale, open, and exhale. And then each time as you inhale, move your acupressure tools, which are your knuckles, to a different spot along your spine. Let's do one more. We're sort of opening up our hips in preparation for a movement to help us ground to the earth and connect to the heavens. It'll be 2 hands serve tea. So holding your hands up to the heavens as if you're holding teacups, and those teacups are filled with precious life force. Feel your feet rooted. We'll do that same movement. We're going to glide with your hips, right? This whole movement will be really leading from our hips, right? So glide your hips back, and as you do, bring those teacups, holding them, palms to the heavens and toward you, and then glide your hips back. Now your teacups are behind you. Now as you bring your hips forward, leading with your hips, your teacups go over your head. And relaxing your shoulders and relaxing your elbows, relaxing your fingers, initiating the movement from your center. And exploring the range of motion of your hips. Maybe you want to really glide your hips way back, or maybe just a little bit. And maybe you want to make big, luxurious circles with your teacups, or maybe smaller ones feel right. Just explore. Let's do one more this way. And float your arms down and put your awareness in your shoulders, in your hips, in your elbows. And let's do the same movement, but we'll go the other way. So teacups, your hands are facing the heavens. Glide your hips back, but this time your teacups go forward. Now as your hips come forward, your teacups are going to go up back behind you. And again, listening, always listening to your body. Better just build a little precious life force than to ask your body to do something that doesn't work right now. So breathing naturally and initiating the movement with your center. And feel your feet rooted on the earth. And since the earth element in balance is sort of smooth transitions, invite your body to do this movement with ease. I actually find that this way it's a little trickier to do it with ease. So I'll just relax into it. And gradually slow it down. And then with your hands, your wrists are going to be crossed. And there's about an inch between each wrist. And bring your wrists together and apart, and then switch. And we're going to do something. I'm not quite sure whether to add this today, but we're going to just give it a try. And it's one name for it is Tai Chi Kicks. That's hard to say. Tai Chi Kicks. All right. So shift your weight over to your right leg. Hold your mirror image. Now straighten your left leg. Now you're going to push, right? You're going to kind of go look over to the side a little bit as you look over at your left hand as you push. We'll just do that part first. So then cross your arms, shift your weight to your left leg, stand taller on it, and with all your weight on your left leg, push as you look at your stretched out right hand. So shift your weight and push. Shift your weight, push. So then, since the name of this is Tai Chi Kicks, you probably see what's coming in your body today. Maybe it's a little kick, or maybe it's a kick. I don't know what my body wants to do today. I'll find out. All right, so shifting your weight, standing taller, push. Let's try to do this with grace and ease. Smooth transitions, kick. And again, feeling maybe a little kick, but shifting your weight, standing tall, push, and let's hold. See how that goes. Shift and hold. And you might find one leg is happy to just hang out, and the other leg's like, no. So take a breath in. Exhale, kick. Take a breath in. Stand tall. Let's do one more to each side. Kick. And slow it down. And then shaking your hands and your arms, and then a little bounce. And breathe in through your nose and out your mouth. But actually, with the sound, it's H-O, with the O way in the back of your mouth. And that's the healing sound for the earth element. So, and as you're doing this movement, imagine that the bouncing is actually just like when we did serving tea, it's initiated from your center. So you can sort of picture your lower belly. That's where the movement's coming from. And inhale through your nose and exhale out with a Let's do 2 more breaths. And slow it down. And turning awareness inwards. Notice any buzzing or shimmering or just any sensations. Noticing if maybe some parts of your body, that shimmering is really pronounced. Maybe other spots are really quiet. And then opening your eyes. We're going to bring in a light, one name for this is sort of a horse stance. So your right leg is forward. And your left leg's back. I'll do your mirror image. Pretty wide stance, so kind of like your shoulders. You're going to be shifting your weight. And so when I shift back, my knee wants to kind of cave in. And then I can feel like a little tweak. But if I invite my knee to kind of pull back a little and kind of put my weight on the outside of my foot. Yeah, so shifting. And maybe if I feel a little bit in my knee, I just don't go back as far. We're going to do a movement called push waves. So push and then shift your weight back. So as you shift your weight forward, push your palms of your hands. And shift your weight backwards, pull. And then we'll coordinate our breath. So take a breath in and exhale as you push, shift weight forward. Inhale. So like that first movement where we did that tidal breath, I find that if I exhale and then inhale and connect it almost to the movement of the surf, and you pull the waves back and then exhale and just gently push the waves forward with a sort of a steadiness and an ease. So pushing and inhale. Let's do 2 more to the side. So exhale and inhale. Shifting your weight forward and exhale. Let's do 1 more. Now, as we shift our weight forward, bring the front leg forward and now bring the other leg back, right? So shift your weight and inhale back. Push. So push waves. And then relaxing your thumbs. Feeling your feet rooted. And feeling the crown of your head. Connecting you to the heavens and connecting you to the earth. And exhale and inhale. So the next time as we shift our weight forward, we'll bring our back leg front, bring our front leg back. We're going to shift into a movement where we're going to shift our weight forward, but this time with your both palms facing the earth, you're going to actually turn from your center and back. And I'm going to widen my stance. It got a little more narrow. So shifting your weight forward, turning, feet are rooted. And then your hands come out and in. So one name is grinding tofu. So shifting your weight forward, exhale, and then inhale back. So turning from your waist. So your arms are actually moving very little. The most of the movement is from your center. As you turn from your hips and your waist, and then your arms just kind of float along for the ride. So exhale and inhale. As we exhale, we send energy out. And as we inhale, we bring it to our center. We're actually kind of bringing it right in toward our spleen and our stomach. The organs associated with the earth element. So exhale out and inhale. Let's do 1 more. No, let's do 1 more, even more slowly and smoothly. So now we're going to shift directions, but to do that, we're going to how to make this transition not quite short. Shift away, we just have to do it. All right. So now we're going to actually turn in the direction of a forward leg. So shift your weight forward. Palms are facing the earth. Turn to the left, your left, and turn out. And then shift back. So as you shift your weight forward, paying attention to your knees, only shifting your weight, only bending your knee as much as feels comfortable. So take a breath in, and exhale out, and inhale in. And put your awareness in your palms, and invite that connection of your palms to the energy of the earth, that very yin, nourishing energy. At the same time, maybe not at the same time, but also put your awareness in your feet. and invite a connection with the earth. So with our breath, take a breath in and exhale. Inhale. So a lot of things to choose to where to put your awareness. Full disclosure, doesn't really matter where your attention is. What matters is that your attention is in the present moment, right? So that's why I always change it up, because I find whenever I shift my awareness, for that moment, I am right here, right now. So exhale, shift, inhale. Just feel your palms as they go over the earth and in. And exhale. And relaxing your shoulders. And relaxing your elbows. So and turning from your hips and your waist. Let's do one more. And then bringing your back leg forward. We're going to continue with that same movement with our hands where your palms, in fact, let's just put your awareness in the center of your palms. And inhale, just pull your hands up and then relax. Inhale, pull. And just picture with your intention pulling that yin energy up into your palms. So we're going to kind of use that same feeling and have one more movement to share with you, which is the earth revolves around the sun. Same idea, right? You're just moving for your hips and your waist, but this time as your hands go out, your hips go out the other way. And as your hands come forward, your hips go back, etc. So this is the earth revolves around the sun. So exhale out and inhale. So exchanging that energy as we send it out, and then we bring it into our center. So the earth revolves around the sun, initiating the movement with movement from our center. And then we'll shift the other way. Exhale out, the other center. My office is right over the loading dock. So maybe you hear a big 18-wheeler that's down below and it's just backing up. So I hear it. I'm not sure if you do. So I apologize. Exhale out and inhale up. And let's just do this more slowly. And exhale out. Earth revolves around the sun, and then bringing that energy to our lower belly, standing with your feet close together. And let's just do a little rub on our belly, stirring in the chi, and closing your eyes. Drop your awareness into your feet. Invite them to sink into the earth. Invite the crown of your head to lift up to the heavens. And inviting your body to just rock and sway, just like your seaweed in that ocean. And take a slow, deep breath into your hands and a slow breath out. And turn your awareness inwards. And invite your feet one more time to just root to the earth. And the crown of your head to connect to the heavens. And then gliding your hands from your belly to your heart center. Give a little rub. And thank you for joining me. You too. Thanks for coming.